I forgot what I was gonna say. We're doing great. I have double caffeine today because I got coffee and then chai, which I guess is kind of perfect. Previously on Wanderstop, we found coffee for the business bros. We have experienced the business bros presentations. They're delightful, and I loved all of them. And Zenith is becoming a businessman, or a business person, rather, a business space entity, slowly but surely. And I'm kind of scared of what that means, because they've been trying to help Alta figure out what the heck is going on with her, while slowly becoming business, capital B. So I think it is appropriate. I asked for chai from my partner Ian, forgetting that I hadn't finished my coffee. So now I have both coffee and chai on my desk. We've got tea and coffee represented today, which is, I guess, appropriate because we have both coffee and tea in Wanderstop now. So let's see. We gotta go talk to Zenith. We're just gonna. Yeah, it's all for the game and definitely not user error. I'm sorry. Also, this is the first time I've used my PNG tuber in a game, in a stream, in anything. And she's so cute in the corner. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just excited. The PNG tuber has same pronouns as me. I think at this point, instead of she, they, it's probably they, she. Leaning more towards they, them. An occasional she is not bad, but mostly they, them, I think, is good. I'm putting Alta in a bush. Yeah, that feels right. Anyway, let's go talk to Zenith. Because as you can tell, Zenith has become a business person through and through. Hold on, we can't have this conversation in the weeds. I guess I can just clip them. Nope, I stashed them on accident. There we go. Clippy. Okay, actually, what's really funny about this is, I don't know if you can hear the controller clippies, but I think it makes the PNG tuber mouth move every time, which is very good. Sounds from the void. I think they just left and now this is not, we don't need to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. The little bramble thorns are like representations of despair. Where did Zenith go? Zenith, are you in a better conversation spot? Can you? Nope, you're still... Okay. No, don't walk on the brambles. Oh, these are different ones. Friend, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Look at their... Hold on, come out. Come out of the thorns, friend. Look at their business person. Oh gosh, they're so... Oh, wowie. Okay, well, let's talk to them now. Hello. Oh wait, I think their tone has changed. Zenith, we need to go back into the forest. You were going to do something out there to help me. Yes, that is correct. We were. I'm gonna give them the businessman tone now because there's not even the secondary like wavy tone. Also, my PNG tuber is right over the options. Maybe I can move them. Hold on. One moment. Let's do a swap. Whoop. Let's do a little switcheroo. We'll put the Kofi goal here. Aha. Okay. There, I'm not on captions anymore. Move back in. We are somewhat distracted at the moment. But you said something about my chain structure. Isn't that what you told me was the problem? I know, I loved that wavy tone so much, honestly. Yes. Then let's do something about it. What are we standing around for? Human Alta, we are sorry. This transformation that we are experiencing, it is important to us. We are becoming business. Our capacity to help you has diminished. What? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why? Why? Why transform into a businessman? Why them? I'm gonna pick this one because that's my real question. Why them? It is what we desire. It is what we seek. The men of business. They are our destination. But why? Like, permanently? We do not understand. Are you going to be a businessman forever, or is this temporary? We still do not understand. I mean, we love when somebody has a gender journey, like an identity journey. We definitely love and respect that. Also, Word Fangirl, hi, good to see you. And yeah, if you were coming in, I have a new PNG tuber. As you can tell, we're trying to kind of help with the stressy of being on camera, and this I felt was a good solution. And I love them very much. I love the little bouncy wingies. They're very cute. I also feel like it adds just the purple eyes and the purple wingies kind of add just a little touch of fantastic, which is exactly the vibe that I want. All right. But yes, I kind of like that Zenith is basically like gender and body shifts, and we love that. But also, I'm a little, sometimes you're bamboozled by like, that's not for you, right? That's someone else's change. You are in fact fantastic. Oh, thank you so much. No, you. No, I genuinely appreciate you. We are on the same stream team now, I believe. Yes, we are both on Team Cypher. Hell yeah. Good to have you. We are. I was like, I've been so wrapped up in my medical shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been unfortunately a little lax on keeping up with stream team things all around, or even just stream stuff in general. So forgive me. I was like, I'm pretty sure. Zenith, come on, work with me. This is not what you promised. You said you had an answer. You said it could be fixed. Human Alta, do you truly wish for us to not transform? That's homophobic in its pride, Alta. You can't do that. To resist it would be disastrous. You're allowed to be human. That's oddly topical for this conversation, too. Can you understand? Okay, fine. Don't understand why you're changing, but then you can. But then can't you at least point me in the right direction? Tell me what to do next? There must be something I can do on my own without you, please? Please just give me an action I can take. Look at the Pluffid just kind of flailing right there. Something you can do. Yes, we would suggest that you focus deeply on your pain. Anything besides that. What if I don't want to think about my trauma? Your unease, your incompleteness, your constraint. Aim your attention at these. Yeah, the Pluffin desperately wants to be included. Right? Like, thank you, but no thank you, game. I don't want to think about my deep pain. It is not the whole process. It will not heal you completely, but it is a start. I mean, okay, yes, you should introspect and, like, think about your hurt and how it reflects on you, how it makes you interact with other people. Like, for example, Alta straight up stabbed somebody because she was so distressed that they wouldn't mentor her and that she was lost and that she would lose, that she attacked this person and then went, no, I didn't do that. This disembodied person that looks like me forced me to do it. Like, you don't want to be so disconnected from your thoughts and yourself that you literally kind of other it like that. You kind of have to own it. I mean, obviously, again, that's kind of a fantastical explanation, you know, because this is a video game that is surreal and kind of, you know, fiction. But yeah. Also fun. Whoa. Isn't there a supplement I could take instead, right? Also, y'all are already on it. I was gonna say, go follow Fawn in games. Fawn is amazing. Also, Fawn, your PNG tuber that you use occasionally on low energy days definitely inspired me as well to, you know, try out the PNG tuber thing, and I really like this. This is really nice. Next, you'll say we should get enough sleep. Well, I I don't know. Let's not go that far. I've been staying up till 1 or 1:30 in the morning playing Final Fantasy 14 because this happens with MMOs and me. This will happen with Final Fantasy 14. This will happen with Destiny, where I get in the mode where I want to play it and grind for inconsequential things. That's usually how MMOs work. You're just kind of grinding for an object. For lately, my focus has been the new Demi Atma grind in Final Fantasy 14 for the new Occult Crescent forays. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. It's the new relics, basically. And me and Ian have just been staying up doing that till like 1 in the morning, which has been not my smartest move. But, you know, that's what the PNG tuber helps with. You can't see the bags under my eyes gaining sentience. But yes, anyway, sorry. Back to Zenith. I got deeply distracted. But Fawn, I hope you're doing well. Waves from 2:30 a.m. multiple nights. Oh, mood. But yeah, so Zenith is basically a little bit of a, like Lily said, not a robotherapist, maybe a slightly robotherapist, an other space worldly business person giving advice. That is what we suggest. Okay. Why? Why? Yeah, what will focusing on my pain do for me? How will it make me better? I need specifics. I like that Alta's like, I don't want to do that. You're gonna have to give me a good reason for why I should do this. Why? There must be a reason it's beneficial, so what's the reason? How interesting. We have never attempted to explain this concept before. It is difficult to explain. There are no words. Language is insufficient. But we could, perhaps, show you directly. Show me? Yes, the benefit of focusing on your pain. I don't wanna... The initiation, the spark, the unfolding. We can project it into your mind so that you can see. Ooh, okay. Do you wish for this? Oh! Could it do brain damage to me? No, we're gonna say yes. I'm curious. The 8:30 alarm after that is rough. Yeah, that was me this morning. We wake up at 8 in the morning and toss and turn until about 8:05-ish. Then a second alarm goes off, and then Ian promptly gets out of bed. I'm avoiding yes or knowing this, so give me a moment to explain my morning routine while I distract from this choice. Ian just gets out of bed at that point, no problem, even though I'm sure he's not like happy. He stays up later than me. But I have to toss and turn for another 20-30 minutes. Like I deeply struggle to get out of bed. But yes, okay, let's see the unfolding, the cosmic truth of life and the meaning of the universe. Sure. Very well. We will now attempt to show you. Close your eyes. We will now send you the image. I really want it there to be dial-up sounds here. Please envision dial-up sounds. If you don't know what that sounds like, go look it up. Also, if you do know what that sounds like, take your ibuprofen. Oh, shit. Whoa. Okay, this is trippy. I wasn't expecting. Is the image a chart? Whoa. Oh, it's the hole. Oh, what the hell? That was it. The benefit, the unfolding, the beginning, the whole. That didn't explain anything. It was just a bunch of nonsense. No. You saw it. You perceived it. Kikwimi, that emote is perfect. That is the answer to your question. No, that's not good enough. You want me to think about pain? Fine, whatever. But I need to know what results to expect. Also, you were still too productivity focused. And I'm talking about specifics, not blind faith based on a bunch of gibberish. Alta, you're being rude again. She gets very mean when she's flustered. Alta saw the time knife. Yeah, that felt very Hitchhiker's Guide. Just very briefly stare into the cosmic hole. Human, Alta. What we showed you is the explanation. We realize that it does not make sense to you. We suspected it would not. There is no other way for us to explain it. We are sorry. I missed the little "we are sorry" like that kind of. I had fun doing that voice. So you're saying I just sit around all day thinking about what an awful person I am? Ah, there we go. Okay, so. Oh no, there's not enough time. We can't unpack all that. I think people sometimes struggle with thinking about their bad behavior, the actions that they've taken, because they don't want to be a bad person. And something that my therapist, multiple therapists really, but my current one have always reinforced with me is that like, you are a person. You do good and bad things. You are sometimes motivated by pressure, anxiety, stress, depression. You think you are getting fulfillment out of the action, and sometimes that action is good or bad. And that can be hard to untangle, right? But you as a human are just a human. We're all flawed. We all do good and bad things. We all do selfish and altruistic things. You know, I don't think I'm making sense. I think I'm making as much sense as that time knife hole. But basically, I just wish people could kind of embrace that, like, we're flawed. We're going to fuck up. Is it going to hurt to think about that? Yes. But you can't let that define you, right? And that doesn't define you. It shouldn't define you. Ian is probably glaring at me so hard from the other room because this is something I've deeply struggled with. And this is very much things he has repeated to me. I'm making sense. Yay. But basically it's not about thinking about what an awful person you are. Zenith is asking Alta to reflect on why they're pushing themselves and hurting so badly, and how to maybe break the cycle, to be a little clair obscure about it, because that's still on my brain because I love that game so much. Yeah, you are not your bad thoughts. Exactly. And even if you do bad actions, I mean, okay, there are some bad actions you can't really like take backsies on, and obviously whoever you harmed, if you like burned a bridge with somebody, like you can't just go and necessarily fix that, but that doesn't mean you are irredeemable as a person, that you can't learn, that you can't start over and rest and process. Because I think that's something people are afraid of, basically becoming irredeemably awful, and then they smother it. And you have to accept accountability, but also move forward. Exactly. Being accountable for your actions and understanding that they both don't define you as a person. Yes, exactly. Amalia and Sahana get me. Thank you. So that's kind of like, I think Alta really, like, that's her huge struggle, is she's like, I don't want to be a bad person, but I've done these bad things because I'm so stressed about being the #1 fighter for all time. And it's like, okay, you've done these bad things, but that doesn't mean you can't stop, pause, rest, look at what caused you to do those things, and change your flow, right? And stop hurting, because a lot of what's happening with her is coming from her own hurt. She's hurting herself with this pressure. Anyway, I just love this game. It always makes me think about this stuff. It's so good. I'm terrible. I'm a piece of garbage. Something like that. That's what you suggest? Yeah, and you get people who will say, like, I've heard this multiple times from people in the past too, where they're like, well, I'm not the bad guy. I don't want to think about how terrible I am. And it's like, that's not what's actually being asked of you here. Zenith at no point called you a bad person. Zenith, you have the answers. I know you do. There has to be something more to it. You can't just leave me broken like this. I'm broken. Aww. Somebody give Alta a hug. Also, raise your hand if you've ever felt that way. The whole chat will probably raise their hand. I'm raising my hand. We could show you the explanation. Again, do we want to see the time knife again? The time hole? Perhaps to see it a second time would help. Sure, might as well. Let's see the time, the space time, the answer to the unfolding. Let's go. Very well. Close your eyes. Time to see the space hole. Whee! It is very pretty. Woo! It feels very much like one of those big graphics you would see on one of those like big screens at like one of those audio visual like places you go sit on the floor immersed in a big projection. Ooh, wait, that changed slightly. It was red. Did that change? I feel like that changed. I feel like the red was new. Did it make more sense this time? Is this sliders? Yes. Wow, yes, I completely understand it now. I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna say no, not even a small amount. Human Alta, we are sorry. We hope that you heal yourself. We are thinking of you. Fine. I mean, you really can't. Also, Preltai, you can't really. Oh my god, the pluffin squeaked into my ear in the left side, and it was very in HD in my headphones. Good job, pluffin. Okay, Boro, please give me love and advice. So, Zenith, the space being, they were going to fix me, and they didn't. They changed. Oh, goodness. And, the other thing is that Zenith couldn't see the person who looks like me. They insisted there was nobody else, that it was just me. But I don't understand how... Oro, I don't want to be someone who would attack Master Winters for no reason. So then don't be. Just cool. We do not have to continue to be this person. Good news. This is actually a great moment for her to be like, hey, I don't want to be that person. Cool. Awesome. That's a step in an accountable direction. We're getting there. Yes, of course. If it's at all possible that the person who looks like me is another entity, something manipulating me, then okay, well, you've lost it. That you were close. You were so close. you almost had it. That would just be so much. That would just make so much sense. No, okay, we're veering away from accountability. It would be much simpler that way, yes. I feel like Boro knows. If she were me, why would she only have become visible to me recently? Because the forest is magic. Miss Alta, I will tell you something about this forest. Boro is about to say exactly this, but much cooler in a more Boro fun way. The forest is having many different effects on different people, yes. Perhaps you've noticed. One effect that it often has is to separate a being into fragments of itself, where the pluffins just surrounded. Wait, are the pluffins just shards of one big pluffin? Is there just like one big mega pluffin? These fragments are, of course, still part of the same whole, but simply made easier to view. Just a little space in between the pieces, a little breathing room. Is this what you are going through? I do not know for sure, but I will offer it to you as a thought. If I am seeing anything at all which might help you, I will surely be pointing it out. Okay. I said okay right when Alta was like, yeah, okay, thanks, thank you. Of course. I think Alta is very, what do you mean you can't just fix me? And wants a quick solution that, you know, doesn't exist. We're gonna grab this pluffin and show it off because I can. Look at this friend. If you give them tea and or coffee, if you give them any drink, they'll drink it and take on its color. Very cute. Okay, bye buddy. Now what? Let's see. Nobody wants any tea. Should I go into... Oh, wait, no, just kidding. I told a lie. There is perhaps somebody over here. Hello, friend. A new one. He's got green hair. Oh, wait, no, that's Zenith. Oh, my God. Oh, Zenith is fully transformed. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, I mean, it is what they wanted, but oh no, I don't know. Do I like this? I don't think I like it, but like, I'm happy for them. Hello. Zenith? Hello, I am Gary. I am a man of business. I am looking for the boardroom. Okay. Okay, well, we don't dead name here, so we love Gary. We love Gary, and we love a transformation, and we love when someone embraces their gender expression, even if it is perhaps a little unknowable to us why you would choose a businessman over the amazing space entity you were. But I know I support you, but I also lament the fabulousness. But like, again, happy Pride. We love a transformation. Gary, very professional of you. Yeah, so we have Jerry, Larry, Harry, and now Gary. Wanting a quick solution instead of doing the work? Why is this game attacking me? Oh my god, mood though. What do you mean I have to take years and years to heal this stuff? How dare you? I have to actively try to break my habits? Rude. Okay, Gary, let's go. I am delivering a presentation, so I cannot be late. So, you really don't remember me at all? Remember you? Yeah, you used to be Zenith. You were this incredible multi-dimensional space being. And you figured out what was wrong with me. You had the answers. You were going to fix me. I don't think they were, Alta, sweetie. Only you can fix you. And there's no really fixing so much as changing, which is the point that Zenith is literally making here. By change, you can change your shape into maybe shapes that might be unknowable to some and lamentable to others, but you can do that. I don't even know what you were going to do, but it was something. You knew what to do. And then you just, you changed. And I don't get why you had to change. I don't understand it. You were going to heal me. I was going to be able to fight again. I was going to live my life again. Ooh. God, this game makes me yell about a lot of stuff. This is a disability. Like, as somebody who literally just started using a PNG tuber to help with blood pressure woes, because as I age, there's just no coming back from some of the medical things I've had to deal with. And, yelling bitterly about how you no longer can live your life because you have to change or reduce what you do. I mean, you can do that. You're going to be miserable if you do that, which Alta is. And, I don't think that's a very fun or fulfilling way to live your life. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but yeah, just, personal experience there. You can trans your gender. Just take the hormones. Yeah. Moral of the story. Much like Gary, you can change. I wasn't going to be weak anymore. Honey, you're not weak. I've never felt weak like this. I know exactly how I'm supposed to be, and I can't do it. Oh my god, please don't go away. I see. No, I do not remember this. Unfortunately, I do not have long to talk. I am needed at the boardroom. Perhaps you would like to view my presentation? It is a presentation I will deliver to the board. Oh my god. Okay, Gary, yes, we love you. Precious, precious man. Yes. Yeah, no, could you imagine saying no, go away to Gary? No, we're not going to say that to Gary. This isn't Gary's fault. We're going to watch his presentation. Because of course we are. Sure, whatever. Very good. I will now deliver my presentation. Hello. I am Gary from the Managerial Governance and Strategic Metrics Operational Division. My presentation today concerns our customer equity return compliance metrics from last quarter. Ooh, it's the time knife, the space hole. Here you can see the numbers that represent last quarter's results. Yep, those are numbers. That's definitely not a hole with a red rim. Anyway, these results were consistent with internal projections across all divisions. My next slide. Oh, I am out of slides. This concludes my presentation. Thank you. I love the record scratch on the music. Would you like a physical copy of last quarter's results? I have several thousand copies of it on me. Yeah, I'll take one. Be sure to display it in an area frequently visited by relevant shareholders. Sure. At this time, I would like my coffee, rather. May I have a cup of coffee? Yeah, all right. What kind of coffee do you want? Just regular coffee. Fine. Regular coffee. Coming right up. Thank you. Actually, this is kind of nice because Alta is accepting someone else's wishes and isn't just like, I'm bored, I have to be an artisanal coffee person. We're gonna change this one up here because I don't want to lose our precious time hole. Oh god, that makes it look like an eye in this spot. We're gonna keep it there. Our space hole is forever. Do I already have coffee? No. Did I just leave the coffee here? By chance? No? Shit. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let me go grab some coffee and run it through the dishwasher because there's coffee everywhere and that's definitely how coffee works. Time hole is watching. Praise the time hole. Yes. I love how we've just called it the time hole now. We love the time hole. We also love watching the coffee bean go through the dishwasher. Y'all can't see that yet because Autobot denied it. Hold on, let me allow that. There you go. Autobot decided the term butthole was not allowed, but we love the space butthole. Jerry, welcome on in. Thank you for making Automod mad. It's always kind of fun to watch it do that. In theory, we do have Automod on again because in theory we are on the Pride Together for Pride shelf for the rest of the year, actually, which is awesome because we're also on the, I believe, the Disability and the Latin America streamers shelves as well. I don't know if I'm actually showing up. If you go to the Twitch main page and find the Together for Pride shelf, I might be there. There have been some issues with streamers showing up, so I don't know. But in theory, I could be present. Would be nice. All right. Yes, what an awesome entrance. Just saying space butthole. It's perfect because this is our T-bong, which again is courtesy of Sahana, but it's still a very true statement. All right, we gotta bap it. Oop, I overbapped it. Yes, I hope everyone's having a good day. If you are coming in now, this is the first time I am using a PNG tuber, and I love them. And I hope you like it. I love the wingies, personally. I mean, if you can't celebrate those during Pride, when can you, honestly? You were so correct. Alright, this is how you make coffee. You run your coffee through the dishwasher. Your dishwasher is a magical waterfall. That is the dishwasher. No, that's Boro. This is the dishwasher. It runs through a waterfall and then it cleans things. Just a standard, you know, standard dishwasher. Scrolling all the way down, no Pride shelf on the home page for me. Really? Wow. Twitch, that's homophobic. But then, are we shocked? No, we don't bleed purple here. I have a lot of critical things, a lot of critical feelings about Twitch. and how they've handled Pride in the last few years, but especially this year, or rather how they're not handling it at all, and avoiding it like fucking cowards. But anyway. But you know, even if I say negative things, this PNG YouTuber makes it so cute to say. Cowards, exactly. They didn't even do I'm pretty sure they haven't, as of last time I checked anyway, they haven't even done a Pride blog post or anything like that. There's just a floating cup. Sorry, that's what I got distracted by. Just the magical. I have fucking Lego as an entire shelf and not Pride in Pride month, right? It literally, it's ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find Gary. There we go. Hey, Gary. Oh, it gets worse. Stocks and crypto? Not the stocks. Okay, well, speaking of stocks, let's give Gary his coffee. I hate this though, but yeah. All right, here's your coffee. Also the camera like mega zoomed in on Gary, so this is very fun for me. Enhance on Gary. Oh. Oh no, he stopped talking. I suppose this means you don't want the coffee anymore. Oh no. So this is it? So is this it? Are all of you done talking to me? Oh no. Am I really moving on? Can I just say fine, whatever. It's my coffee now. It's mine. I'm taking it. You know what? I am gonna go drink this coffee. It's my coffee now. Let's go drink coffee and see what it does to Alta. Especially because I think we've hit the end of this segment. And we only have 4 minutes before ads, so let's drink the coffee and then run ads, and then we will move on. We finally moved on from the coffee businessman. Oh no.
Coffee means early mornings, long days, rigorous
I feel like
training.
did we drink coffee already?
It flips
This looks familiar.
me. Starts a motor running that can go for a long, long time. It doesn't make me better at my training. It just puts me into a headspace.
Alta has ADHD.
And yet, here I am. I'm drinking coffee. And I just don't feel anything.
That's because you're depressed, honey.
I can't summon that fire. Is that good? Is it bad? I don't know.
Ooh.
God. I just want things to stop changing.
No. It'll never stop changing. Sorry. The one constant in life is things change. Okay, we definitely didn't get that dialogue before. Alta's just, she's having a hard time. It's also really rough, right? When your priorities change and not through your own choice. Like when you get an injury or your health deteriorates or, yes, Pluffin agrees. But yes, unfortunately, coffee doesn't fix depression. I wish. I would have zero depression. But the ad break warning, the incoming ad break warning has flashed for me. So we're gonna take a quick BRB now, since we only stream for 2 hours, which puts the gameplay time around an hour and a half to about an hour and 40, depending on how much I chit chat at the beginning segment, which is usually 30 minutes. It's fine. Means that, you know, we have about, I think, an hour left of stream, and then we will see. Maybe, yeah, go refill your coffee, stretch, hydrate, take your meds, all that good stuff. And remember, you're not a bad person. You are you, and you are loved. So, yeah. Okay, on that note, BRB. You know what I just realized? I'm back, by the way. But I just realized that this music has been very pensive and thoughtful this whole BRB, but also, at least if I'm using my PNG tuber, like, you'll get to see my face during the BRB video that we play every time, and you still get your melons. So I feel like no matter what, you still get to see my face, which is kind of a win-win in the sense of, like, I do like to be perceived. It's such a funky combo, right? On the one hand, I don't want to be perceived because I've I'm back, by the way. No, really, the voice wasn't a giveaway at all. Surprise. Hello. It's such a weird combo of things being I call myself a sociable introvert. Like I have severe social anxiety because like trauma and life. But I like people. But unfortunately I have to like really balance that with like the blood pressure spikes and stuff. So it's very funny to be this like, don't look at me, but also I do like when you look at me sometimes within set boundary. Like it's such a weird combo. I don't know if I'm the only person who struggles with that, or feels that way, but it's very interesting being a bit of what I guess you could call a social introvert. I like people, but I gotta monitor my people amounts. Okay, hold on. We gotta fix. I know we're about to change our season, as it were, but it's still important to set our radio back to horse. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna change. It's gonna change. We're gonna change. This always makes me feel so pensive. Okay. Wait, no, wait. Hold on. We didn't talk to Boro. Alta stairs at the mysterious shrine. Nothing is revealed. Okay, cool. Yeah, because we didn't talk to Boro. I need to. The sudden no. Realizing I didn't talk to Boro, I skipped a step. We must always consult Boro because Boro is the best. Well, people have started going silent again. Also, you have to push a little to not risk using a past experience as an excuse. Yeah. Excuse, the word choice I'm not sure how else to phrase. To never go outside of a comfort zone, but also not overreach and exhaust yourself. Yes, exactly. So it's hard, right? It's that whole change thing, actually, to go back to the themes in this game, right? Where it's like, you should challenge yourself to be better who you want to be. If you want to be a businessman and give presentations, work towards that. For me, I like dealing with people, but I do have kind of other health limitations on that. But that doesn't mean I don't do anything, right? So like I find a good balance that helps me better interact with people in a way that is fulfilling for me, does get me out of my comfort zone at times, but also isn't giving me health problems. So I think it's really important to find that balance. As Ian likes to always tell me, balance in everything. And that is, it's disgustingly true as a statement. Ian is right, and he should say it. I'm hoping he's not listening to me right now. Nobody tell him I said that. It's fine. Oh, has it begun again already? My, how the time is flying. Miss Alta, I am sure you know that it is time for us to visit the shrine once again. Val said Ian is right. Also, Sunberry, hi, good to see you. All of those emotes are super cute. I love the ducky that changes pride flags. That's very good. How are you liking Kabuto Park? I saw that and there's a couple of video games, indie games that we're going to be playing demos of soon. We'll see. But we'll be playing them mostly on YouTube. I will probably pick like the best 2 or 3 demos of the bunch that I played that I really liked. Also, Bluish, hi, good to see you, Fred. For next week, but we probably will mostly just be kind of me going through trailers and saying like, here's the one I played, like I really like this one, and kind of just listing games instead. But yeah. I rolled credits and it's so fun and cute. I love Kabuto Park so much. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so that's kind of how we're going to do Steam Next Fest. Is I'm probably not going to play too many on stream directly, but I will try to play, put some up on YouTube. Let me do the YouTube command again. I am trying to put more of my demos and stuff, demo let's plays and stuff like that on YouTube directly to kind of help energy levels, because it's much easier to just record a 30-minute or an hour demo rather than stream 2-3 hours. It's just much less energy, and I can kind of break it up, right? I can do 1 hour, and then maybe later in that evening it's like, oh, there's another demo, and you will put the next ones in announcements, right? Yes. Yeah. I have the worst time promoting myself in my own Discord server. It's very funny. Oh, and if you like the PNG tuber, because I like the PNG tuber. There's the credit and info on how to make your own. This was made by a paid DIY PNG tuber. It is femme model, like femme body type only for now. Hopefully that changes, but I really like our PNG tuber a lot. But yes, okay, it's time for change. I will see you there when you are ready. Your PNG tuber is so cute. Thank you. I love the ear wingies, that go up and down when I talk. Super cute. Okay, I don't want to change, but let's go. The wingies are so cute, right? They're kind of perfect. It's very perfect for me. All right, let's commence change. Alta stares at the mysterious shrine. Nothing is revealed, or not. How do I do this again? How do I change again, Bora? Oh no, even Boro's not talking to me. Do I sit? Does it work that way? Is this just me enjoying the pretty vista? Oh, okay. No, Boro has a thing now. I beat him there. He's the one who tells me what to do. All right. Boro. And here we are. Let us light the shrine. Change is scary. It really is. There we go. Are you feeling ready, Miss Alta? No. What did you mean when you said I'm moving on? Let us ponder the orb. Again, Miss Alta, this was only Boro's best guess. The forest is drawing on you for guidance, following your lead. If the forest is withdrawing one space and replacing it with another, then I can only ask, what inside of you does this change resemble? My autistic ass, you want me to do something different in this economy, right? You want me to change my routine? Really? That is truly all I am knowing. Anything else is for you to decide. Well, shall we leave it to the shrine to show us what comes next? I think perhaps yes. I am wishing you the safest of travels, and I will be seeing you soon. I hope so. If Boro disappears, I will be very upset. Boro's been our constant. All right, we're staring again. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander. These pluffins are... The pluffins are like, hey. Oh my goodness, welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, hello. If you are new here, this is the first time I've ever used a PNG tuber, so hi. I'm waving at a camera that is not on, but my name is Val, or Space Valkyries. I'm a queer variety streamer and science fiction and fantasy writer. Also, I think the music is crescendoing because we're about to let our mind wander. Don't you just love it when you let your mind wander and you accept change and let yourself rest? Unrelatable. But welcome on in. I hope you had a good time with the Division 2 Cypher. I hope you had a good stream. And if you're coming in, we are playing Wanderstop, and fair warning, we are fairly far in theory. We are towards the end. So if you do not want spoilers for this game, or to be dragged, or not resting, and in this economy, just pushing, totally understandable. So if you got a raid and run, please feel free to do that. And again, this is my first time using a PNG tuber, so it feels really fun. I hope you like her. Yes. Happy Pride Month and happy Pride. Hell yeah. Again, we are very delightfully queer here. And thank you so much for that resub. 60 months. It's been so many months, years. That's like 5 years, by the way. We just recently had our 5-year streamiversary a couple of weeks ago. So I've been doing this a while. Yeah. All right. We're going to let our mind wander so the music will stop crescendoing at me. But if you got a raid and run again, please feel free to do that. And thank you so much for bringing your community on over. As always, deeply appreciate it. Let me press Bhutan. Yes. We're going to let our mind wander. Alta is a fighter who suddenly couldn't fight anymore and experienced a series of losing streaks and had an existential crisis about the fact that she could no longer lift her sword anymore. Not like she was burnt out or anything. And yes, have a good lurk for foods. So this whole game is about dealing with burnout. There's me. And there's her. So we're in a magical forest, and the embodiment of the drive to push ourselves to the extreme is this glowy version of Alta to the left. And we are wondering if she is Alta hopes she is sort of a manipulation outside of herself and not just herself. But the forest is making her see things because it's a magic forest. So we're having revelations. Are we the same person? I don't want her to be me. Why not, Miss Alta? And Boro is the bestest. He runs the Wanderstop. Wanderstop. The Wandershop? The Wanderstop. It's a tea shop in the Wanderstop. Tea stop Wandershop. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Because if she's not me, then she's something I can remove. Oh, look at... Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hide by the PNG tuber because look at this art. Look at how good and sad and pretty it is. Okay. Yes, by the way, I can still hi bye the PNG tuber. You think I didn't put in the hi bye for the PNG tuber? That is a staple of this channel. Like a tumor, something you can cut away and be free of it. If she's just me, then that's so much more complicated. Yes, it certainly is. I keep trying to rest, I swear. I keep telling myself to just settle down. Hey, chat. Tell me if you're getting fucking dragged right now because hi. I don't know how to rest. It has literally been an ongoing journey for me because I'm a childhood cancer survivor, and I've hit the age where, combined with unfortunate genetic predisposition to hypertension, I now have hypertension problems. So I have to slow down because long-term side effects and just health and stuff. So I've literally been going through this process of learning how to slow down, and it's just so... it's really hard to learn how to rest when, you exist in capitalism where it's like you have to be productive 24/7, and it's just, it's rough. But I can't. She doesn't let me. Even relaxing feels like a job. Isn't that so real? Yes, that makes sense. It is not just about rest. It is also about the reason for resting. Oh, Boro. Hold on. I'd buy again just so you could see Boro and all his goodness. Look at this man. I love him. Okay. She told me I could defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as I live. Now that I say that out loud, it sounds ridiculous. We're avoiding the ableism word. You don't think that's possible, do you? To be undefeated forever? No, I suspect it is not. But attempting the impossible is often the path to the most wonderful accomplishments. Miss Alta, this person you describe, I am certain she has helped you achieve such great things. I would not want to be you to be losing her entirely. Okay, yeah, exactly this. You can't lose your motivation and drive and that spark, right? That creative energy that pushes you and challenges you. You don't want to erase that completely. But if it's driving you to burnout, if it's pushing you to the point where you can't even rest, and I know capitalism and having to make money complicates the ever-loving shit out of that, but on its face. Also, Brian, thank you for that 57-month resub. Thank you for the cat butts. Do love that. And yes, please go follow Urban Bohemian because you will get some delightful cooking streams from time to time, and they're always a delight, and they will make you very hungry. And I wanted steak very badly yesterday, Brian. I almost just told Ian we should just go do Taco Tuesday so I could have steak tacos. But I was good. I did good. I didn't do that. I can confirm I was very hungry too. We were also making a lot of meat jokes, like how you rub your meat, and I'm so sorry for the gremlin I was in your chat, but We've been friends long enough. You kind of knew that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. Oil the meat. Yeah, you just gotta season your meat to the right. You know, there's no avoiding it, really. No, there really isn't. But happy Pride. Make sure you season your meat correctly. Make sure you rub the right. Nope. You know, you can't see me blushing. I need to create a blush toggle for this PNG tuber. You know what's great? You can't see me blushing from space, but you can hear it in my tone. And we're having this very serious moment about like Alta discovering she can't just like push herself forever. And we're like, what if you oiled your meat? What if we memed? What if we made jokes through this serious moment? I love all of you for that. Then what do I do? How do I get her to listen to me? Well, she's you, so. What a good. All right, let's see what this new. Every time we have sort of this discovery, we come out of into a new season in the forest and the shop. If Wanderstop were a restaurant, they probably would be talking about meat. No, it's true though. They would be. Hello, Miss Alta. Welcome back. We are once again in. Wait. What is it? I am feeling something. I am feeling that a feeling that is coming from the forest. Miss Alta, I believe that this will be our last time here in the clearing. No! What? Have we finally reached the finale when I embraced not reaching the finale? That's so fitting. Yes, it is an almost unmistakable sensation, a conclusion to it all. Quite soon. Val tries to finish a game, gets upset when game is closing to finishing. I know. So I'm going home? That is what I am guessing, yes. Oh God. Oh, thank God. I'm going home. Excited to be leaving, yes. Don't worry. Oro will not be taking it personally. Copy of Wander Finale 3 Draft Version 9.png. Yes, that is. I think this is literally our 4th stream in which I've claimed it's the finale. I think the title of this is literally, if I stop calling it the finale, maybe it will happen. Who can say? And apparently I was right. Shit. But why is it ending now? That is a good question. Oro is not having the answer. Maybe it will finale happen. Eh? I always love it when I get Brian to pun in my chat. After living in these woods many years and meeting many travelers, I am still not understanding the forest. It simply does what it does. That is all I am knowing. So then what am I supposed to do right now? Supposed to do? Well, I am thinking that we do the same thing as always. We stand up, we look at our shop, we clean the parts that need cleaning, we prepare the ingredients for tea, we tend to our pets. Perhaps we make a cup of tea just for us. That is all there is. That is all there will ever be. This is the theme of the game. Sometimes you just take care of yourself and there are no other things that you have to do. Even if you exist under capitalism, you have to find this moment of pause. And if you don't have that moment of pause, can you possibly carve that little moment out for yourself? Obviously, that doesn't fix everything. It might not really do a whole lot, but you know, that little moment is very important. Clearly, cozy life sim games don't exist in this universe. It's funny because I think the developers said they actively wanted to make the anti-cozy sim, like, you know, because you're still kind of managing things, you're still doing tasks, and the whole point of this game was to not even have tasks that matter. You know, and that's a really, because I don't really know that they fully succeeded at that and that there were still tasks. But I do find the concept very fascinating. You see, Miss Alta, this will not change whether we are having an hour together or a lifetime. I am quite sorry if I have rambled on a bit. It is quite like Boro to get caught up in words. but it is being a passion of mine. I am grateful for your patience with me. You're all right. It's a little much sometimes. Say nothing. No, you're all right. You're more than all right. We love Boro in this house. Boro is being very glad you approve. Well then, shall we get back to it? I think we shall, yes. I will see you about the shop, Miss Alta. I don't want this to be over now that I'm like, man, we keep not getting through the game. Now I'm like, wait, I have 35 minutes left of stream and I think we might actually finish this today and I don't wanna. It's such an emotional little journey. I'm going home. It's raining though. Are we kind of grieving who we are? What we were? Who we are? Where we're from? What we did? As long as Boro loves us? The Backstreet Boys song. Oh, do the Pluffins reset? They do. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go talk to Boro some more. Thank you. I'm glad somebody got my pun. Somebody asked me the other day, this is obviously a younger person, but they were like, they didn't recognize Backstreet Boys. Like they didn't get the joke. And I was like, oh my God, I'm old. Hello, miss. Boro made you a cup of tea. This one is made with sweet meliums, which are a most invigorating sort of fruit. They are creating a feeling of deep focus and intention, a rigorous sensation. It seemed to me like the sort of brew Miss Alta would be a big fan of. But that is all. Tea delivery complete. My work here is done. I am wishing you the best, as always. Oh, can we give Boro a hug? Biggest crime of this game is not being able to give Boro a hug. I need to... Devs, dear devs, it might be too much to ask, but can we give Boro a hug? Can we get a hug Boro animation? Where'd the bench go? There's the bench. All right, let's drink our tea. Yeah, Boro hug patch win. Gimme.
Oh, wow. This really does make you feel more focused.
It's secretly coffee.
More alert, more... Actually, this is exactly the way I always feel during a fight. Because before a fight, your mind is just a jumble of noise. It's like a swamp, and you can't make anything out. And then, the fight starts, and things quiet down. And suddenly, focus kicks in. There
This is funny, because this is how I feel about writing.
Now you're on track. Now you know what to do. It becomes clear. It's easy. It's nothing. Go. Up. Back. In.
Rhythm game. Go.
Left. Hit. Swing.
With
Pause.
this music in the background.
Go. Everything
Wanderstop
makes sense.
rhythm game win.
Everything
Ooh,
is
Wanderstop
clear.
rhythm game for the fighting stuff.
Nothing hurts. Nothing fails. Go. 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 Go.
Are we rhythm game?
Feeling, it's her. The person who looks like me, isn't it? Yeah. This is her.
Aww.
God, I love this feeling. This is just... It's how I feel alive. I don't want to give this feeling
No
up.
one asked you to.
Please, Can't I keep this incredible feeling somehow? I can't lose this.
You won't. You just can't let it rule every waking moment of your life to where you can't rest. Balance. It's a balance. You just gotta balance it. Rhythm game, which is a bop it game with Pluffins. Oh my god, yes, so you're just herding Pluffins to rhythm. Okay, I love that. But I feel this very deeply. Actually, I was, I've been having problems with SSRIs and side effects, but because I have episodic hypertension, which is triggered by trauma and anxiety, I am trying to get on anti-anxiety medication and figure out a good combo of that. And one of my biggest scares and stressors, and this is not an uncommon one, it's literally on like a lot of FAQs and stuff like that, is will I lose my creative spark? You know, like will it deaden those emotions too? Because the opposite of anxiety is that kind of creative focus, right? the answer was often, no, it just changes, right? Like your perception of it when the meds are working right and not playing badly with you is your perception of it just kind of changes. And that's really the worst of it. And you adjust to it and you still have that creative spark. Yeah, you will have less energy loss to anxiety. Exactly. And that was really kind of a revelatory moment for me. So, you know, still trying to find one that doesn't wreak havoc on me. Unfortunately, I have medication sensitivity. So finding the right med, a little bit like playing whack-a-mole, finding a needle in a haystack, but I'm determined to find the right combo. How much time do you spend overthinking the creative stuff rather than doing me here too? Yeah, exactly. It's that part too, right? And then you can't get your mind to settle. You know, it's got all sorts of stuff. So like this really feels a lot like that too. Like if I just learn to rest and slow down, will I lose my drive and my spark? And the answer is no. You'll learn to rebalance it. And it can be tricky. This is a small gremlin. This feels like, okay, what voice do I want to give this small child? We're gonna go high up here. Hi kid. What are you doing out here? Bang! I shot you. You're dead. What? Alta's not good with kids. You're dead. I shot you with my gun. Yes. Ow. Now I am dead. Haha, I did it. I win. Mine. All this stuff is mine now. Everyone sucks except me. I'm going home soon. I'm going home soon. Alta, not good with children. We are learning. Who is this Bakugo coded child? Yeah, the one Saitama gif, right? What is with this sassy lost child? Yes, 100%. I'm glad we all understand. Boro, there's a child running around the clearing. Ah, yes. So I noticed. Have you spoken with her? Yeah, she's weird. Are her parents being anywhere nearby? I haven't noticed anyone with her. Yeah, I don't know why she's alone. I'll try to ask. Yes, Boro will keep an eye out as well. In the meantime, perhaps she would like a cup of tea. I feel like she's gonna throw the tea at me. She doesn't seem like the tea drinking type. If Miss Alta can find some enjoyment in tea, then anyone can. Ooh, Boro with the loving drag. To be clear, I'm still not enjoying myself. I think I'm gonna say this one just to see what Boro says. I hope Boro drags me. Well, we've still got a bit of time left here. Boro will win you over yet. Oh, okay. Well, you've already won me over, Boro. I love you, but just wanted to see what he would say. Is that the only... Let me go back to my requests. There are no requests. Let's see what she says first, I guess. No, she doesn't say anything. All right, well, we'll just make her tea. Whatever tea I decide to do is what she'll get. It might just be whatever... Oh, I have nothing in here. Oh, that's right. Everything resets. Hold on. I forgot. I have nothing. Man. Okay, I have a tea ball. Love that. But I have no fruit. Okay. Here. Oh, the garden is very conveniently close by. Let's see. Let's go to large hybrids and see what's cute. Assuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Do we want to hear a small child talk about those who have wronged her? Enhances one awestruck amazement of the vastness of nature. Known to infuriate some. What consuming and ages you by 1 minute. I don't want to be that mean. Hearty, sticky, and high in caffeine. Do we want to give the child a sugar rush? Makes you more likely to miscommunicate an important piece of information. Oh, there's new stuff. Oh, and also it says what we've drank. That's fun. Tastes like whatever you most frequently ate for breakfast as a child. Oh. What if we did... I kind of want to know her list of people who have wronged us, and also it's chip chips, which are very easy. And they're just blue. Did I do this? Nope, I fucked up. I have a dirty coffee bean. Hold on. I'm gonna run away from my mistakes. Go put that in the wash. Okay. I need a pot. What an interesting sentence out of context. If you have a pot, just like a little clay pot, you can re-pot things. A parcel. What is this? Lost parcel. Let's put this back in the mailbox. We didn't get any of these last time. Oh wait, there are prism peppers right here. Okay, we're going with the passive least resistance. Also, this Pluffin has a seed in his mouth. Will you stop it? Gimme it back. Thank you. Very drop it energy for the pet owners out there. I'm gonna put this back to Cat, since apparently that is the ideal vibe this time around. Okay. Let me... Do I have any tea? I have tea. Yes. I think I'm giving this child a very spicy, like the prison pepper I think has a spice to it. Yes, I hope everyone's having a good time zone. Good time hole, if you will. We're gonna bap it. To keep it within the thing. I hear a Pluffin squeaking around. He's probably taken another seed. Because there are just some ones out here. They give you some to start with. I feel like he's probably just taking stuff. One thing that took me a little bit to adjust to is that you lose everything. So if you like uncover a cute little trinket, the only things that stick are the pictures. And I felt very like, what if I give her both prism peppers? I feel that's fine to give a child that much caffeine. Also, I see a pot. Hold on. Give me the pot. Aha. I will confront my mistakes later. Get that kid on Hot Ones. I fucking love Hot Ones. I don't know if that's like a cool or uncool statement, but they're just so funny. I could never do that sort of a challenge. I think my body would implode by the second hot sauce. It is so sensitive to foods. I guess we'll give the small child this tea and see what she does with it. All right, let's see. Come here, small child. Why are you alive? You're supposed to be dead. I shot you. Don't worry, I'm still dead. I blocked her shot with my invincibility shield, or I decided to stop being dead. Sweet chili is my max spicy. I am very white, honestly. Same. I blocked your shot with my invincibility shield. Really? What's your invincibility shield weak to? Is it immune to knives? My invincibility shield has literally no weakness. Nah, all invincibility shields have a weakness. That's how they're made. Well, whatever the weakness is, it's definitely not knives. You sure? I think that's what you'd say if it was knives. She's gonna stab me. I just double checked and it's not knives. You gotta be weak to something. Hey, what's your name? Poop. Your name is Poop. You said poop. I got you to say poop. You sound so silly. Is that actually your name? No, you said poop? You said it again. You sounded even sillier the second time. We're avoiding the ableism word. What are you, like 9 years old? Aren't you too old for poop jokes? Nope. I'm 100 years old and you'll never kill me no matter how hard you try. Try to kill me. All right, here I come. Can someone come get their Pippi Longstocking's child or some whatever, right? Someone come collect this lost child. You're never too old for poop jokes. That's true. Ian is, if you ever want to make Ian laugh, just make a poop joke and you will get him 10 out of 10 times. Fun fact. It's true. That's how we bonded as friends initially, way back when. All right, here I come. Dodged your attack. Escape plane, boom. Oh my god. Childs. I should sit down. I don't know. I want the child to take it from me. I guess not. The child said nay. I don't want anything from you. Hello. No? Okay. All right. I'm gonna give this to Boro. He gave me tea. Now I should give him tea. Does a customer have to want a tea to get one? Not always. But this one just said, nah. Is he just sleeping? Why, Miss Alta, have you brought Boro a cup of tea? Yes, this is for you. Might as well give you that. I meant for this for you. Definitely. Wonderful. Let's see what he says. Sweet, delicious prism tea. Miss Alta, did you know that this sort of tea is frequently causing a person to say triangle? Indeed, triangle, triangle, triangle. Already a fun word, but even more fun now. So what's your favorite geometric shape? What's your favorite percussive instrument? So what's your favorite configuration? So what's your favorite configuration of 3 people competing for love? Oh my god, I'm picking this one. Ah, the love triangle. Boro's favorite. Miss Alta, from time to time, I am enjoying a very modest amount of televised fictional drama programs. Love triangles are frequently occurring in these shows. Indeed. Yes, a guilty pleasure. We will not speak of it here, except to say that I am quite confident Stacey and Benifer will end up together. Very certain. Oh my god. I love him. There's nothing wrong with this man in the world. Like, he is the bestest. What is not to like about this man? Oh, another person? Maybe? Is that the lady? Is she back? The capitalism, the marketing lady. Yes. Oh my god, she has returned. Wait, hold on. This is very cute. Pink seeds. Okay. I love this bush. This is a cute little multicolored bush. Happy Pride. So welcome on in. Thank you. I love Boro. Oh my god. Whoa, Nana, you're back? Ha, you wish. I'm not back. I'm just here for my victory lap. Last time I was here, I crushed you in a thrilling display of vital economic prowess. Now I've returned to witness the wreckage, remains of devastation I caused. Nana will always return, yeah? See, look at it here, there. Look at it there. Just as much of a dump as it was last time. Pitiful. Honestly, you want my advice? Bulldoze this thing to the ground and get a proper development company in here. What if I don't want your advice? Nobody wants my advice because my advice makes sense. I'm out here offering freedom, independence, proper hygiene, deductible expenses. I don't want that last one at all. I mean, I do love a deductible expense. As a self-employed person, we love a deductible expense, but like, I don't want capitalism, so this is such an amazing game. It so is. I have been adoring this. I almost don't want to be near the end of it. You know what I mean? It's just such a good game. But that's not what anybody wants, is it? No, Nana, we don't want to be successful and upstanding. Please just let us sit in the dark, slowly drinking our stale government handout hot chocolate. Not the government handout. Oh my god. Pathetic. You babies are all the same, except some are worse than others. Wow. Also, thank you so much for that follow. I love that the hearts are going over Nana's face because I love her and that she's the worst, but she's the best. Like, she's the best parody of this kind of person. You know what I mean? I just think she's great and awful. And that's as designed. So, I'm gonna say I've missed you, Nana. It's been brutal without you because she doesn't know what to do with positive feedback. Brutal. Me being away isn't brutal. You know what's brutal? Branding iron to the solar plexus. Oh, brutal. Pfft. Missy, you've grown soft while I was away. Without the commanding authority of a market leader in your life, you've become complacent. Damn it, I told myself I wasn't going to do this, but it's time to set up shop again. Gotta teach you a little humility. As I recall, last time you sold nothing. It's called sandbagging. Ever heard of it? You'd know about this if you'd ever studied economics a day in your life. Someone introduced Nana to the business race. Yeah. She needs to hear Larry, Gary, Jerry, and Harry's presentations. I think she would be their target audience. Nice try, though. Good to see you're still projecting your failures onto others. Never change. Oh, Nana. Can I get you a cup of tea? Absolutely not. Oh, Nana. I would say never change, but the whole theme of this game is change, so change a little if you want. Nana becomes shockingly compelling beyond her current amusing crotchiness. I love this. To the anonymous, I can't say anonymous, oh my god, anonymous. To the anonymous sender of packages. Hello, this is Mayor Kimbison? Writing. I am following up on a series of cases that Detective Greyline had been assigned to, and that I am told were solved only once you sent the exact evidence needed to solve them. After your most recent delivery, concrete evidence that Farmer Little did not tar and feather his own house, I made the decision to relieve Detective Greyline of his duties and to place you in charge of all criminal investigations in our fair city. Oh no. Anemone, yeah, exactly. I realize this may come as a surprise, but all of us here are far more confident you will be up to the task. Please know that you have our full support and we will eagerly be awaiting your next delivery. Thank you, and continue your tremendous work in the name of justice. Farmer Little asked me to send you some of his award-winning soup as thanks. Soup? Soup. Does that just say soup as in... Yeah, it does. It just says soup. Amazing. Also, it's huge. We're going to put that soup up here. I know it's going to disappear next time we go away, but it needs to be up here in a place of honor. Soup. Love that. That was something. All right, let's talk to this small lost child again. I want to tell you something. All right, go ahead. I found a lot of dirt, so I'm going to make a sculpture of me. Ah, connoisseur of the arts. What's a connoisseur? It's someone who appreciates fancy things. Oh, well, I'm not going to make a fancy sculpture. It's going to be a real bad one. That's fine, as long as you're proud of it. Nope, not going to be proud of it at all. I'm going to hate it. Hey, where are your parents? Are they nearby? What's up with you, lost child? Parents are silly, so I'm going to be my own parents from now on. That's a terrifying thought. She's so cute and obnoxious and adorable all at once. Also, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Any and all financial support right now kind of goes towards my medical bills. It's been a rough time of it lately, which is all partially why I have the PNG tuber now, to kind of help on stress levels, because I've been having some hypertension woes. Now I get to have a cute PNG tuber and stress less. So win-win. So thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I don't know. You're just kind of old or something. Oh my god. At the devs, which one of you has like a 5 to 9 year old child, and did you just ask them to write this dialogue because it feels very accurate? Well, you're old. Yeah, I'm super old and silly. Again, we're avoiding the ableism word, but yeah. Yes. I'm the king of old people. Every old person has to do whatever I say. By the way, are you sure you want me to call you Poop? I can call you Poop if you want. Monster. Is that your name? Yeah, I want to be called Monster. Oh my god, I love her. It's nice to meet you, Monster. No. No, as in it's not nice to meet you? Yeah. Okay, well, it's been pretty terrible to meet you, Monster. Yeah, I suck. Okay, I gotta go make my sculpture now. I kind of love this kid is showing up now because I think it's gonna remind Alta that you can just be a goober. What does it matter how other people perceive you if you're having fun with it? I think as children are very good at reminding you of that. They keep you humble. That's a very good comparison there. Boro has an exclamation mark. Friend, what do you want? That Pluffin has a package. Okay, well, I can't grab that now. I'll be back for you after I'm done with this dialogue, Pluffin. I'll be back for you. Hey, guess what? Nana's back. Oh, the competition has returned. Time to be updating the Wanderstop business model. Liquidity ratio, capital structure optimization. Yes, I am fully up to date on my business phrases. Oh, he's great. I love those little thieving birds, me too. They might just drop the package. They might, but they're taunting me in the background. Like, they're just in the background. Okay, well, it's gone now. How come she's the only person who's returned since the clearing changed? Package. Well, Nana and I share a certain connection. We are both a very particular kind of person. We are, connected to this place, to the forest. Been here quite a long time, both of us. Oh, so Nana's been here repetitively. So for the two of us, the movement of the forest works a little differently. We are not quite so stuck in it. What? Why didn't you tell me you knew her? Miss Alta didn't ask. Besides, Boro is knowing many people who come and go here all the time. Just a sort of leaf on the breeze, I am, one amongst many. Nana has been here the whole time. She's secretly samurai. Oh my god, could you imagine? Anyway, I wish the best of luck to our returning business competitor. Frankly, Boro thinks her shop is so adorable that I am not minding it. But we will see how I feel about that if she really does run us out of business. Cool. Package. Where did that Pluffin go? Buddy. Oh no. I don't know where he went. Okay, hold on. We gotta go find a Pluffin. Operation Find Pluffin time. Friend. Pluffin. Oh, I forgot I was so distressed by my gardening mistake. I just left it there. Sam is the best, even if he also sucks, according to Eric Ishii's hair. Yes, did you watch the most recent one? I'm not going to give too many spoilers, because there's all game changers kind of have a plot twist. Okay, we're going to talk to this child about this in a second. I got to find this Pluffin, or at least the package. But if in the most recent game changer, Erika Ishii's hair, like their side shave, literally spelled out Sam Reich sucks. It was very great, and the whole episode was just very great. Me and Ian, my partner Ronan, watch Dropout fairly religiously. Well, he mostly watches Actually and Game Changer and Make Some Noise. But I am getting into Dimension 20 slowly but surely. Shit, I was trying to get the gardening tools. I lost track of what I was doing. We definitely won't finish this today, though. I will say that. Might be in the last zone, but there's no way we're finishing all of this in the next 6 minutes. This entire season has been wild, like on a level above previous seasons. It's so good. I love it. You can tell that they've been doing well financially. And with that, they're putting more funding into not just the people they hire, right? But like the sets and like what the like production value. The word I was looking for. Kiss Rose Flex, yes. All right, we found our package, and then we're gonna talk to the small child. Where did I think it's on the other side. Sorry. Just running through this at high speed. There we go. All right, return to the lost parcel. Where is the small child so that I may bask in the glory of her terrible, wonderful sculpture? Like a little mud snowman. Also, I love Josh Johnson. That was fun. There was like a stand-up comedy episode recently. Yeah, that was a really good one. Again, not going to give more information beyond that, but it was good. 10 out of 10. Where is a small child? Small child, I wish to speak to you about your accomplishments. Okay, fine. I drew a picture on your building. What is it a picture of? Entropy? Why do you know the word entropy? Entropy? Yeah. Do you even know what that is? Obviously, I've read books before. I'm not clueless. Okay, use entropy in a sentence. So, hi, Pirate. Good to see you. Fine. I made a drawing, and it's a drawing of entropy. I mean, that is objectively the correct way to... Like, it is a way you can use it. Yeah, I was gonna say, glad we cleared that up. Hey, what's that stuffy? What's the stuff you're making in that big machine inside? The big glass machine called the tea bong. It makes tea. What's that? Tea? You've never had tea before? No, I hate it. No, you hate it, or no, you've never had it before? I've never had it before and I hate it. Well, there's nothing I can do to argue with that logic. I want tea. Really? But I thought you said you hated it. Yeah. But you want one anyway? Yeah. Is it because you like to hate things? Yeah. That's what I thought. What kind of tea do you want? What flavor? Make it gross. I want it to be super gross. Sure. Gross tea coming up. I love her. I'm going to just give her a bunch of gunk. I'm like the thing that you do to bake quote unquote coffee as tea, which is just throw a bunch of them together and see what you get. Yeah. But that's gonna have to be for next time because we're almost out of time. And I'm gonna, I guess, be good and water this and get rid of it so I can fix my shame. I'm trying to do my best to stick to around 2-hour streams because I have some chronic health issue stuff and this is about just the right spot. It's funny though because doing this with the PNG tuber and like not being on camera, I feel more energized. So it's deceptive because then I'm like, oh, well, I can keep going. And it's like, that's literally anathema for the concept of resting more. Yeah, so I guess we'll just see. Is there anyone that literally says it's gross? Hold on. Miscommunications. I know, and Amalia will also just lovingly knife emoji. Oh, thank you for the bits. Have some bits for being awesome and being a Dropout fan. I do love Dropout. I think they're neat. I think they're really fun. It's also like just one of the best subscriptions I've ever had. Like investing in that was the best thing I've ever done for my mental health. No, that's not true. Therapy was better, but it definitely helps. But you know. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like I said, the support means a lot right now. I still think I'm just gonna give her a bunch of random shit, like chip chips, pup pods. I might just give her. Maybe I'll make the whistleberries. If I remember this, the sweet meliums and the whistleberries. We'll try to get those two and see if I can do that next time we play this. We probably won't actually play this until a time in the future. Maybe we're playing on Friday. We'll be back on Friday and I will not be a PNG tuber on Friday. I will be me in a camera. But I will be playing Astroneer with Lotus Loves Lotus on Friday. And then on Saturday, I am actually going to be a co-host for the Wholesome Direct, as in you will see me for about 20 seconds or so in the actual Wholesome Direct. And I will also be co-streaming it at noon Eastern time. We will be streaming 30 minutes ahead of time. So come hang out with me Saturday, 11:30 Eastern, so that you can watch me flail in real time whenever I show up in that I'm gonna cry. It's literally a very small little clip, but I can't believe they let me part of it. Let me be part of it, rather. Thanks, Cypher. Her raid helped me find you. Well, we love and appreciate Cypher in this house because Cypher connected me to Pirate, to Urban Bohemian, to Stephen Joyce, to so many of the people who have become like truly, genuinely lovely friends that cannot be overstated enough. It's very all the support. But yeah, I am trying to think if there was anything else. So yeah, I'll see you all Friday at 10:30 Eastern time for some Astroneer with Lotus, and then Saturday at 11:30 so we can talk a little bit and hang out before the Wholesome Direct, and then we'll watch the Wholesome Direct and I will scream and cry and find a whole bunch of games to play for Steam Next Fest. Steam Next Fest is next week. There's a ton of indie game showcases coming up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You're going to have like a ton. I think there's Summer Game Fest is Friday, Wholesome Direct, and Summer, several others are Saturday. Oh, Latin America Game Showcase is Saturday as well. PC Game Show is Sunday. There's several others I am not remembering off the top of my head. I will have the full list on Saturday. But yeah, there's so many. And then Steam Next Fest starts on Monday. So I'm gonna do the YouTube command one more time. If you like the vibes here, I'm trying to do more on YouTube and upload more indie game demos and let's plays through things on YouTube to help balance out energy levels and things like that. So yeah, okay, self promo is weird. But yeah, so that is pretty much everything for me. Y'all are great. Yeah, begin to stream messages, little flaps of wings. They're pluffets, little flaps. You know, nothing else inappropriate there. Okay. Let's go to the ending scene. Y'all are great and amazing. Let's see who we can go hang out with. Don't worry about it, Brian. It's fine. I see you. Don't worry about it. It's okay. And again, I hope you all enjoyed the PNG tuber before I go over to the ending scene. That was done by Shami. So Shimi's DIY PNG tuber. If you look that up, you will find it, and there's a link to the Blue Sky information that has both the VGen and the Ko-fi links to the DIY PNG tuber asset stuff. It's like a paid pick crew. It's very good. It's like $12. You really, this is worth more than that. So yes, okay, I'm gonna snooze these ads one more time. I'm flailing too much. Oh, thank you. Mods are great. Nope, that's everything. All right, let's go to the ending scene.